Thank you. Second. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. How about y'all? Let me bring in. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Hold on, y'all don't call me. Y'all don't call me. Y'all know I be late all the time. I gotta close the door and everything. Get my sound check together. Get myself together. Get my phone over here. Ah. Put my headphones on. Let me do my sound check. Merybeth St. Pablo.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you. I can hear you well. I can hear you well. Merybeth St. Pablo. What? You know what? You know what? Let me do this first. Before we even get into it. You know, if you noticed on this episode, you know, we had to actually refer to you in the title as Merybeth Sant-Price. Because it's different now. It's different. 2 weeks ago, you was just Merybeth St. Pablo. You know, you didn't, that was just who you were. You was, you know, just Merybeth St. Pablo. When you get a medal, it's like, okay, now you got to go and say my whole name, Jack. You got to say World Championship Indo 60 meter bronze medalist Merybeth Sant-Price. Because that is what they said when I got my medal that did nobody think I was going to get. Yes. What's going on? How you feel since you back?
I feel good. You know, I just been taking it in day by day. Just feel, I feel good. I feel happy. I feel
happy?
blessed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, I don't know if you watch Marvin's show. So you know what I'm going to do before we even get into it. You know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I got to put up on the big screen. We got to watch it. And then after we watch it, we're going to get to talking about it. Because guess what? I do have it right here. And I have a great quality right here. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I moved too fast. I moved too fast, y'all. I moved too fast. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the show, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen. Mary St. Pablo. I'm sorry. I'm just going to stick with what I got. Merybeth St. Pablo is on the show. Let me see who else in here with her so I can do my little quick shout out roll call for y'all people before we get started. We ain't got a lot of time. I know I say it all the time, but we ain't got a lot of time. LB, I should have known LB was gonna be in here. Yeah, come on, LB. Yeah, I need you in here because I'm gonna talk trash to you, Jack. Because you one of them people. Don't be in here now acting like you had her on the podium. We'll get to that later. Shout out to my boy LB. Sean Terrence, always in here. What's going on? She's B. Wayne. Did you ever? I don't think you and Motion Sickness been to sleep. I don't think y'all been to sleep at all. Fireheart, what's going on, brother? The price is right. Ooh, I like that. Motion Sickness said the price is right. That's right. The price is right. So y'all had to come about this paycheck But we'll get into all that later. DDS, what's going on, brother? What it do? What it is? What is the business? Aim Troy, always here. Lise, what's going on, sis? My mom's here. Hey, mom. I should have known. She's such a huge Merybeth fan. I should have known she was going to hop on first. Hey, Merybeth, my mom is a huge fan of yours, believe it or not. So she's in here. Sean Cooper, what's going on, bro? I'm sorry, Sean Cleese, what's going on, brother? What's going down? All right. OUS Maine. That's the best I'm able to give you, brother, for your shout out. I can't do much more than that. That's the best I'm able to do you. All right. So, St. Pablo.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to get into this before we even get into the race. I wasn't going to say nothing, even though, you know, your coach had already dropped, you know, he spilled the beans. I wasn't going to say nothing about your injury because the reason why is because I didn't want people to start trying to, because they already, you know, I'm keeping 100. They already had to count it out. Okay. They didn't say you're going to make it on the podium. I want to tell everybody because they know what they said. So I didn't want to tell nobody that, yeah, not only is she going to make the podium, she better make the podium with one leg. Well, I'd say one stomach muscle. Would say it that way. Okay. So before we get into this, can you explain to the people what happened and why you had that gigantic long tape from here all the way down your leg before the finals?
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'm not going to call it an injury because I'm okay. But
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so we, you know, we had practice before and we went on that track and it's a bouncy track, to say the least. And obviously I was traveling for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I did a practice start and it was like my hip just felt tight and that was it. It felt like it felt like it kind of went out of place a little bit and never got back into place. Like the whole time. So it just kind of felt off. Like it felt like my hips were off. And so during, you know, warm-ups before prelims, I'm like, all right, like what can I do to help me feel like 100% exactly like myself? And so we put that tape
on. Yeah. K-tape, pretty much. You just K-taped. But it's safe to say that you was not 100% though in that race.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it, whether it's not an injury or not a strain, you had tape on your body, which means I'm not 100% here. I'm going to give y'all though 100% of this 90% body.
Yeah.
Which is what it takes to become a champion. All right. Without any further ado, I want to watch this. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Fast forward it. Shout out to Fast Misha. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but Fast Misha is actually a legendary person in YouTube. Used to give us all the races until the Flow Boys had him kicked off and banned for life. So he sends me the videos to use. So shout out to Fast Misha for that. All right. First of all, let me go on and fast forward it. Let me go on and get on. Let me get on with the getting on. Woo, by this time in the trap house, boy, I was going crazy. I'm talking about I was walking back and forth. I was like, ooh, everybody go down. Ooh, Briscoe ready. Everybody ready. I said, Swoboda ain't ready. I called it too. Called that too. All right, hold on. Let me fast forward because I know what the people want. Come on. Okay, right here. Same thing I asked Marvin. At this particular point in the race, backing up into the blocks, what are you thinking? What's going on in your mind? Let me make sure I turn this camera for everybody because they're going to complain if they can't see it. They're going to complain. Tell me what's going on in your mind right now.
I'm not going to lie, that like intro they did hyped me up. I was ready. I was excited. I was focused. I was just ready. Like, usually I'm nervous when they blow the whistle, you know, like getting back into the box, got to take a deep breath. But it was like, no, I'm ready. Like, I was excited.
Interesting. Interesting.
Despite everything that whole day, despite like, you know, how I felt, everything, I was ready.
So your mental was there
Yeah,
more than anything.
100%.
Now, I'm gonna go and say this to the people watching, before we even get into this. The reason why I kept saying Merybeth St. Pablo is gonna medal is because of some of the conversations, like I talked with with Marvin. Due to some of the conversations we had leading up to, some of the off the record conversations we had leading up to World Champs, I knew where your mental was at. And sometimes the thing that people, and I actually tweeted this, I was like, sometimes when people have already said what they're about to do, you can't take it away from them. You can't. There's nothing you can do about it. And what I mean by you can't take it away from them is the fact that in her mind, she's going there to come back with hardware. She's not going there to compete. She's not going there to race. Her main objective is to come back with hardware. And when you have somebody that is already set in their mind what I'm about to do, it's hell and high water for them to lose. Okay. And I kept saying, I don't know what place she's going to get. I'm not going to disrespect nobody else in the race, but I will say she going to get a medal. And everybody was like, oh, no, Ray, at least fourth. I said, man, look here. I'm telling y'all, damn what you're seeing. Sometimes people just want it. And when they want it, you're going to have to fight, Jack. Same thing with Christian Coleman. Hell, I didn't even think he was going to do that good. But the thing about you and Christian Coleman, y'all have a fight in y'all to where it's like, no. Like, it's no longer racing. It's I have one objective, and that one objective is to get on this podium. So shout out to you for that. Now, let's talk about how you got on that podium. Here we go. The fun part. I'm about to break it down the RaesTake way. All right. See what we got going on here in this thing. See what I got going on here. Okay, I will say this, though. I will say this, Merybeth St. Pablo. It might have been, it was USA's, and then somebody in the trap house had cracked the joke like, she can't lose. She already in front. Look at her start. Literally. Like, she's already hanging over the line, so she's already in front. As I look at this, so your start is what some would call a little unorthodox, because you got the knee on the ground, you're leaning forward already. I'm one of those people that's like, that's very unorthodox. But when you come to set, some odd, weird way, it works. Like, it literally works. I mean, it's the same thing with Sha'Carri when she was doing it. I was like, why did she do that? But then when she come to set, it's like, okay, well, shit, at set is perfect. All right. Let's go on, pull on up. Ooh, you cheating. I'm going to call it now. I'm going to call it, Mbizu. You damn near cheat. You damn near cheating.
Everybody else can try it too if they want.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, but you damn near already got set in your mind like, I'm already in front. Don't worry about it. All right. Let's see what happens next. Set position's cool. I'm not too worried about that. Hi-ya! Oh, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Now, tell me this, at this first particular step when the gun went off, take me through it. Take me through what's going on.
I mean, at that point, I wanted to get out, but I knew that I needed to drive. I knew I needed to be more patient than I usually am. So I was just focused on power at that point.
Let me see what I see. Ooh, I'm glad I paused it right there. That was a good pause. Now, from what I'm looking at this particular juncture in the race, if I'm, like I did with, Marvin yesterday, I'm finna be RaesTake on y'all. At this particular juncture, I'm going to say, you in it, you look the best, because I see ear to ankle line, and I see my knee ash. So already I'm looking like, oh, she finna power out on y'all, because shoulders in front of hips. Briscoe, I'm like, ooh, that straight arm. That straight arm gonna slow you down just a little bit, so you ain't gonna be able to move when they move. You done. And what I mean by done, you are done. You are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters, and you are up and running. You're not gonna get to that podium now. You still got a shot because you driving. See, I like a Yi right here, but her knee ass ain't high enough. Here, not that bad, because Kambuji's still driving. Let's see what happens next. Okay, right now at this particular point in the race, I'm literally saying Merybeth is about to win it. Here's why I'm saying Merybeth is about to win it. Eyes up, eyes down, but respectfully, we know where your 60 is at, and it's not where theirs is at, okay? You are at top end speed already, and you're behind. You're in trouble. She's still driving and digging, so she in a good position. She's not. She is. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Okay, at this particular juncture, I'm saying if I'm watching it as RaesTake, no, about to be in trouble. Same thing I did with yesterday with Marvin. I'm saying arm is messed up, but vision is still here, which means you finna hit your top end right now, and then she ain't gonna hit hers yet. You at top end, you out the race. She's still looking down a little bit, but the problem is she can't see y'all because of Swoboda. So right now, y'all two are in great position. Nobody sees her over here, not even me. Okay. Boom. Now, right here, this is when I was watching it, when I'm not going to say I got worried, but I was like, okay, they finna go 1-2 now, because I noticed that you had came up a meter or two before she did, which means she's going to grab that meter or two back from frequency. So here I'm like, oh, they finna go 1-2. Done. You in it, but you're too far behind now. You done drove way too far. I'm still not even looking over here. And we're going to get to the splits and stuff here in a minute. At this point, right here is when Briscoe made her move. I said, Briscoe is probably about to get in front, but they finna go 1-2. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, Merybeth is not finna let her go. She's not finna let her go. If she go, she finna go right with her. Right with her. And that's pretty much what happened. Here. Oh no, we finna race. We finna race, Jack. We is about to race. Us two, forget everybody else. Because at this point, when I'm in the trap house watching, I'm like, oh, they finna go 1-2. And even if I'm doing RaesTake like I'm doing now, if I'm just screenshotting, I'm like, oh no, they finna go 1-2. They gotta go 1-2 because y'all already set. It's too late. Y'all not finna catch them. It's not enough time. Okay. Boom. This is where it starts to get good at, because you're actually starting to, I'm not going to say fade, but that's probably the best word to use for the audience to understand. And when I give y'all her splits and I give you the splits, you'll see it too. Right here is like, oh shit, but the line is coming up, so we're not too worried about it. Hold it. That was just remarkable over there in lane 8. That was just remarkable. I really got a tad bit nervous at this point because I was like, shit, I think she slipped from second to fourth right at that line, because I was like, Swoboda, I don't know where it came from, but she found something, and it was more because St. Pablo lost a little bit. So when they had y'all sitting there and they was waiting, I'm waiting. I'm like, shit, I think she got fourth. That's literally what I said. I was like, shit, I think she got fourth. And then they said third. I said, oh, hell yeah. Don't talk about right there. Don't talk about. It reminded me of USA's 2009 when I got third and I thought I had got fourth, and they had to wait for the whole, you had to sit and wait. Merybeth, trust me, I know what that feel like. You're sitting there looking at that damn board. And it's like, boy, I think I made it, but I don't know. Please tell me I made it. Lord, please tell me. Oh, I me, it was me, it was me. But that's how I felt. I felt how you felt, or you felt how I felt when I got third that one time. So Kimbuji, the one thing I will say about her is she didn't have as much on her legs as everybody else in the race. So that was respectable for her to do that. Like that's really like her second, you know what I'm saying, 60. So that's nothing to be ashamed of. And outside of that, also, you wasn't 100%. Now, my question to you is, before we get into the splits and all the fun stuff is, do you feel like had you been 100%, it would have been a better race? Or do you think that because you wasn't 100%, that forced you to have that extra, like that extra eye of the tiger to be like, no, I'm not leaving here without it? Which one do you think would have been better? Do you think if you had been healthy, you would have ran better, or the injury might have gave you that extra push to overcome the battle?
If I was healthy, yeah, watch out. I would have run better. I mean, I think that the injury and the adversity that I felt that day gave me the mental edge to have the eye of the tiger. But when your body can't necessarily get to a position and it's not like moving or sliding correctly because something is like out of place, whatever it is, you're not going to get into that position. And if I was able to get into that position, you can literally see it in the race. Like I'm walking away and then it's like I hit a certain point and it's like I just had to hold it. So yeah, mentally it gave me that edge, but I do think, I mean, I can't read the future. I don't know anything. I can't. But
you do know something because you knew you was getting a medal.
I do think that it would have been a better race at the end if I was feeling 100%.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't see this is the tape we're talking about that she had right here on her hip flexor, which is kind of one of the most important muscles that you need for sprinting, which is amazing that your soleus and your hip flexor is what was bothering you. And that's one of your major powerful muscles to use sprinting. So kudos to you for that. But this is that head on that she's talking about. Like, it's able to operate, but I can tell that your body is doing this. Your shoulders are twisting way too much. And they're twisting because you can't actually engage your core right now. Like you can't, like no matter how hard you try, you can't engage your core to keep your shoulders from doing this. So I can see why you're saying, like, nah, if I hadn't been taped up, it'd have been different. Even right there, yep, you swimming. And then when I'm looking at it head on, you don't look like you're actually hitting Merybeth like gears. You look, let me make sure I say it right so people don't get confused. You look comfortable, but it's not I'm moving so fast I'm comfortable. It's just like this is all I got. Comfort. Like I'm not gonna press too hard. I'm not gonna rig. This is all I got. On your face, at least, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm glad you leaned. Finally.
I was like, I leaned, and she was like, heck yeah. And then she watched the video and she was like, that's not a lean. And I'm like, all right, I leaned a little bit.
We're gonna have to work on your actual lean. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on your actual lean because a lean is like actually, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like get like a head nod, like I got the medal.
Yeah.
I went Makai. It went. Oh, and shout out to Makai. She's coming on the show too. Congratulations to her too. Congratulations to both of y'all for real.
I will say it was a pleasure to have each other on the team.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I love the joy that both of y'all had in everything. I was just so happy for both of y'all. I really was, because both of y'all was counted out by different people. And what I mean by that is like, I didn't have Makai meddling. I didn't have Briscoe meddling at all. I didn't have her meddling because I said it was going to take her to PR every round, and I don't know if she can do that. She said, I'll show you. Okay, she did that. People didn't have you meddling because of the list. They was like, there's no way Swoboda ain't gonna get on the podium. And so, a lot of people had Swoboda, Cam, Makai. Then, some people had you on the podium. So I'm proud of both of y'all because neither one of y'all was like unanimous. You know what I'm saying? Like with the men's race, everybody was like, oh no, it's gonna be these three. We don't know what order, but it's gonna be these three.
Yeah.
You guys' race, it was not unanimous. It was not like you two was gonna be on the podium. It was like, not really. One of them, maybe not the other one. Yeah. The fact that both of y'all hit that damn podium and damn near won it, to me, that showed character. Because of course, y'all not watching, the trap house. Y'all not paying attention to everything. But of course, at the same time, y'all are athletes, so y'all are not naive. Y'all have heard the talks or whatever, So going into this, did you feel like, or I'll even use the word know, did you know that most of the world did not have you on the podium?
Yeah.
Did that give you just a little more edge? Like, let me ask this right. Did that give you an edge to say, I'm gonna prove to the world, or was it like, I don't give a damn what y'all think, I'm just here?
It was more like, I don't care. I'm here.
I know. I just want you to tell the world because I already knew that.
Yeah. Before, like, I will say this year has been crazy because it's just been crazy. Like when you're on a bigger stage, when you have more attention, there's more people that are going to say stuff, and it's not always positive. And going into USA's, it was like I had to prove them wrong. And this time it was like, I don't care what you have to say because I already know. And that was the difference, I think. So, yeah.
How does it feel? How does it feel to like know that I have a world championship medal? I have something that can go around my neck that 2 Chainz can't even buy. Nicki Minaj can't go get this if she wanted to. It don't matter what you want, Cardi. You can't get this drip. How does that feel? Like,
I really don't think that it's even like fully hit me yet. Like I have had family over, like I brought it to practice. I'm like, people want to see it, but I feel like it hasn't even hit me yet because it was this goal. Like if you would have told me before this whole season started that I was going to run the time I was going to run, I was going to be number 1 in the world for a minute, and then I was going to be top 2 and 3 in the world, and then I was going to medal at world championships, I would have been like, okay. But as the season progressed and as I grew, and I feel like I've just matured a lot as an athlete, it was like I was living in it, so I haven't really been able to take a step back and realize what just happened.
I can totally understand that. Totally get that. Where's your medal at anyway, by the way?
It's right here. I knew you were going to ask. So
you damn right I will. Show it to the people.
All right. Here it is.
Show it to the people.
Can you see it? It even says my name on the back.
Merybeth Sant-Price when he got that thing. Y'all see that thing? Ooh, he ain't got this yet. You ain't got this. That thing's so dope. Oh, I'm trying to tell you, that's what I'm talking about. Golly. Ooh. All right, put it down. Don't keep doing it. Don't do it to these people. Put it down. You're going too hard on them now. Put it down. Hey, I am extremely happy and extremely proud. So have you seen your splits yet?
I have not. Did you get that from the website?
No, come on.
How did you get that?
Come on now. Look now, first of all, don't come on RaesTake. You big now. You big. You got your middle and stuff. But don't forget, this is RaesTake, Jack.
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna get whatever I want. So I have y'all splits.
Okay.
Hold
I'm
on.
curious.
Let me pull them up. So y'all splits was sent to me. Shout out to hold on. Let me find them first. Choo. Messenger. Where y'all? Shout out to NSX underscore performance. One of my stat guys for always coming through. Okay, so here we go. Merybeth Sant-Price. Your reaction time was 0.135, which is weird because Kimbuji had the fastest reaction time. Kimbuji's was 0.116. Briscoe's was 0.127. You was at 0.135. Swoboda was at 0.150. Brianna was at 0.158. And, Sha'Carri was at 0.148. At the 30, Kimbuji came by the 30 at 4.10. Makai came through the 30 at 4.11. You came through at 4.12. Swoboda came through at 4.14. That's why she was behind. Brianna came through at 4.13. And Sha'Carri came through at 4.16. Okay. Now, 30 to 60. Kimbuji went 286. Briscoe went 288. Are you ready for this? You ready for this? You went 292. Swoboda went 290. Brianna went 291. Sha'Carri went 288. So you had the slowest 30 to 60 in that race.
That's wild.
Literally. Your
Wild.
30 to 60 was the slowest. Think about that.
Yeah.
So we'll say you missed silver by what's that 0.05. So that means you would have just needed your 30 meters to be a normal 30 meters for you, because 412 for you is not a normal 30. No. You're usually at 409 to the 30 with a good start. So if you get your normal 409 instead of 412, that gives you 0.3 right there. So now you're at 701. Just based off of numbers in physics, if you take that number down, 0.3, you got to take your 30 to 60 down, so 0.6. So a normal race, you should have went 698, which is what I had you at all year long. I said Merybeth will run 698 based off everything I see, based off mechanics, based off timing, based off me just breaking down her races. She'll run 698. I mean, I had gave you the American record at USA. Like, no, she's 698 ready. Based on the numbers, you are capable of running 698, which means you lost. Same thing I told Marvin yesterday. And then same thing I told Marvin, like, you lost because your numbers don't match up to what you can do. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying anybody else's, because I don't, I haven't really broke down the numbers from like a Kimbuji race. I haven't broke down the numbers from like a Swoboda race. Like I broke down like your numbers, like, pretty much all season long. You lost the race. Even though it's a, personal best, it's not what your body is capable of doing. Yeah. Meaning from the outside looking in, and we know you was taped up and all that stuff. So I'm not going to really use that right now. I'll say more of, it seems like you're still learning your entire 0 to 60 drive phase because of, I'd say, the sporadicness in your races. It's not flawless yet. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's one of the biggest positives that I see that you can take away from it. Like, wait a minute. I had the slowest second half of the race out of everybody. Yeah. And I don't want y'all to think I'm fluffing these numbers up either. I'm gonna show y'all. I got them on my phone for real. Here they are right here. I got the numbers. I didn't make them up. I got them. For you to have the slowest 30 to 60 and still get a medal, that's pretty impressive. I'm not even going to lie and pretend like it's not. Because even like I was showing here when we watched it, you could see that you was kind of fading. Like I use the word fading.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't that she was fading. It was just that I'm gonna give the people out there who's watching a little class real fast. When you're driving from 0 to 30, you're in a position to where your shoulders are so far forward. I mean, it's any sprinter to where you're not actually able to use your hip flexor fully yet. Okay. Which would explain why 0 to 30, you're still good. But the minute the body stands up and now you're asking that hip flexor, you're asking that soleus muscle to actually come up and operate, it's not going to operate right, which means you're going to be doing this. So it makes perfect sense for your body and your numbers to go here and then here instead of here, here, and maintain. You literally went up and came right back down. So, damn, when I even say that and think about it, you still got third. That is damn scary. Damn. And that's why we call her St. Pablo. That's scary. That's scary. That's scary. Okay, so knowing that, how do you feel going into outdoor now?
Ready. I'm excited. Just that's the word, excited. Like, there's no doubts in my mind anymore. There's no, like, I don't know. Like, I know what I'm capable of now. And I think that this past weekend really showed me that for so many reasons. And I'm just excited to run what I'm capable of outside.
Let me ask you this. When, same thing I asked more, when do you plan on opening up? Outside?
I'm thinking late April, early May.
Late April, early May. Do you have anything on the schedule right now, or are you just saying that's when I plan on opening up?
I don't have anything on schedule yet.
Okay. So that means you haven't been invited to any type of relay camps or no relay teams or nothing like that yet?
Not officially, just
Yeah.
a couple conversations. That's really it.
Well, I think one of the reasons why is because of indoor. I mean, let's just call it what it is. You just got back Tuesday. Nobody's going to call you to run Texas relays. Yeah. And that's this weekend. Nobody's going to call you to run no Florida relays. So I wouldn't take that part too personal at all, based off the simple fact that, well, I mean, we can't use her right now. But I will say that I think that you definitely put your name into the pot to where it's like, no, you got to at least give me a leg somewhere. I mean, even if it's late in the game at like Modesto relays or some shit like that, you got to give me a slot on one of them teams. Mm-hmm. What leg would you prefer if you got a shot to be on one of these, PN relay teams? Because I feel very confident you might be at PN relays. I feel very confident. I ain't gonna say, but I feel very confident that one of those red, white, blue teams you on. But I ought to hear that from me. But anyway, what leg do you think you would be comfortable with on a relay?
I would love 1 or 3. I just love her.
You and Marv must have talked to something before y'all came on the show, because y'all answers is damn near identical. I'm talking about all the way to the block stores. Y'all answers are damn near identical. 1 or 3. Why 1 or 3?
Well, 1, because I got a good start. And I run the curve well. I'm little. I run the curve well. And I enjoy, like, I feel like on the curve you can visually, like, see yourself, like, passing people, and I enjoy that aspect of it.
I've only ran a curve twice in my entire life. Both of them was back in 2005 at the World Championships in Helsinki when we was doing a practice run. They put me on first leg one time. I actually liked first leg, to be honest with you. I actually liked it, And then they put me on third leg one time, and I actually liked third leg too. I mean, coincidentally, I had went 20.17, so it wasn't like I can't run a curve, but I've always been a straightaway person. So, I've only ran curves like literally twice in my entire career. I've only been straightaways, but I don't know, man. I gotta go. I gotta go with you. Just something about being on that curve in a relay that's just kind of different. It's just like, it's just something like you can. I mean, in the straightaway, it's different because of the staggers. So on the backstretch, you don't really know where you at. You just know you got to close on people.
Right.
On the ankle leg, you either out there or you cravon. So unless you on first or third, you don't really feel nobody like you in the race. So I can see that. I could definitely see that. I think that, what's funny, because you said little. Because you're little, Sha'Carri's little, Briscoe's, built but little. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that the women that are running and sprinting this year going into USA's, I think y'all have a real damn good shot of actually getting, and I know if everybody gonna jump on my case, but I don't care. This is what RaesTake is for. I think y'all have a real good shot of getting the American record, which would also give y'all the world record. And the reason why I'm saying that is because based on what you're saying, like, the height and all that stuff, you got at least 3 girls that can run, well, I'm saying right, 3 women that can run, 10-6, 10-7 splits. Yeah, y'all gonna be okay. Y'all gonna be okay. And the U.S. women have never really had that baton, stuff going on. Y'all seem to always figure out a way to get together. So I feel very confident that, peer relays, something like that, you may get a phone call just so they can see, what legs you run, how you fan out. Another track question I want to know is 200s. Are you doing 200s this year?
I would like to, yeah.
What is your 200 PR?
23 low. I haven't really run 200s, to be honest.
I know. I mean, I got your whole, what's the name? Hold on 1 second. Okay, got it. I got your whole resume, so I already know your PRs and stuff. Do you feel like this would be a year that you could actually break 23 and go 22? I mean, because 22 getting on around the curve.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you can go 22, that means you can definitely break 11.
Yeah.
Tell the people what's your PR in 100 anyway.
1108.
1108. So, and when did you run that?
Last year.
What was your PR in the 60 last year?
728.
Damn. Let me get this straight, because I ain't the smartest person in the world. I just pretend to be. And I ain't that good at math. So I'm gonna get my calculator out. Let me see if I can do some calculations real fast. So let me see if I can do this, because I want to be right. So you mean to tell me last year you went 7.28, and this year you went 7.04. That's a 0.24 difference. So mathematically, if you had 11.08 and I take away that 0.24, right now you're saying your body is capable of running 1084 based off of numbers.
Yeah.
Damn. Ooh, child.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's play. Let's have a little more fun. If we sit here saying your PR is 704, but I'm saying you could have went 698. So that's another what's that? 704, 98.06. That's another 0.06, right, people? My math ain't that good. So if I take 1084 and I take that minus 0.06, so basically what I would be saying, based off numbers, just using basic math, your body is capable of running 1078. Well, let's make sure I explain how we get to these numbers. These numbers, people, are based off everything I just said, along with it being perfect conditions, all right? Perfect conditions, body feeling good. Give me my boing boing spikes. Give me Oregon, or give me, what's my other meat? Miramar. Well, shit, don't even give me Oregon. You give me Miramar, I'm going 1078. Merybeth, you need to go to Miramar. I'm saying it right now. I don't know when Dennis is having that track meet. We got to find out, because if you go to Miramar, I'm pretty sure you're going to get this on the clock. They get it all the time. We got to find a way to get you down there. You got to go race down there. We got to get that 10-7.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah, we gotta get you to Miramar. We gotta talk to Dennis. Dennis, when the track meet is, Dennis, if I gotta fly out, she coming. Dennis, I just told you right now, cause I know you watching. She coming to Miramar. Don't be trying to not let her in, cause she coming. Give her a damn lane, Jack. No, that you ain't gotta give her a lane, cause I know all I gotta do is register. Miramar. Ooh, cause I believe it now. I believe you get to Miramar. You get down there next to the Miramar girls. One or two things gonna happen. You either gonna run really fast, or you gonna run really fast, because everybody run really fast in Miramar. either way. 10-7 is impressive. 10-7, if your body's actually able to do that, that to me, I believe is good enough to make top 3 at Team USA. Mm-hmm. I definitely believe 1078 is good enough to make top 3. I don't see it being, and this is how I always say things, I don't see it being 3 people that can run faster than 1078. Yeah. I don't see that. I mean, like, you know, America, we stack, but let's just be honest. We don't have 3 people that can go that fast. Mm-hmm. We really only got 1 and 2. So at the path and the rate that you're on right now, it looks very good for you to be in Oregon. All things considered, staying together, you know, which is, you know, that's to me, that's actually real impressive. I'm still looking at it I'm still looking like it's real damn time. Like, shit. 1078 is moving. Ooh-wee. 1078 is moving. Okay. So let me ask you this then. Since you've been back, you just been chilling, resting, letting the body recover, or have y'all already like went back to work?
For the most part, I've been chilling, but I got practice this weekend.
You got practice this weekend. I will say this right here. This is the part, and I'm just take a moment to talk about track and field real fast. When you text me, and I'm not trying to put your business out there, but I want the world to actually know the help that we need in our sport. When you told me, yes, I'm coming back on the show, you had to literally tell me, but I can't come today because I got to go to work. To me, when I read that, the furious in me just all over again, I just got pissed off, because it just reminds me of how we are lacking in our sport, to where I just got bronze medal. I just ran one of the fastest times in history. I got back on Monday with my medal. I have to be at work on Wednesday. To me, that's just, because I can't really curse, but I'm just going to use the F. That is effed up.
Yeah.
Because not being able to come home and just sit down and unload is one thing. Not only am I not able, and this is the same thing for Briscoe too. I mean, I'm not sure Briscoe had to go to work, but I know both of y'all's situation. Mm-hmm. To not be able to come home and actually unload, actually enjoy your medal. And I think half the reason why you can't enjoy it is because you can't enjoy it because you're not a full-time track person.
Yeah.
So it's like, I got back, okay, what's the schedule? I got to be at work at this time. Okay, you have no time for it to sink in. So my heart goes out to both of y'all for that. And we gotta get that shit changed to where, even if we're not talking about sponsorships, but I don't think y'all gonna have much of that to worry about, you know, going to outdoor. We gotta do something to where it's like, hey man, y'all gotta give these folks a bonus or some shit. Like, you can't be coming back from the world championship. You can't be coming back from the Olympic Games and I gotta go back to work. my medal needs to be worth at least a check from the damn IOC. My medal needs to be worth at least $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, damn it. Like, it has to be worth something in order for me to not feel like, damn, what did I really just go do that for? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just went over here in blood, sweat, and tears to come back. And I mean, I don't know what your job is, but you know, I can remember when I was waiting tables. Like, I just got back from Rome. You know, this is, you know, that one little spurt where they ain't had no contract, and I got to go bust tables at, you know, at Dave and Buster's, and they're asking me, why are you here? I just saw you on TV running. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you doing here? Well, you know, yeah, you know. Can you explain a little bit to me how that makes you feel?
It's frustrating, to say the least. I mean, I knew that I wasn't getting the support or the money that I needed to in track, and so me and my husband sat down and we were like, obviously I still have these passions in my heart and I'm going to pursue them, but we need to support each other and our family. And so I made the decision to work full-time and train full-time, and it's hard. Like, I'm not going to lie. And there are some good things about it. I do feel like it gives me a little bit of balance and it makes track a little more fun sometimes, but it is like, at the end of the day, I see all these professional athletes who track is their job and they get paid for it and they get supported for it. And I'm here working as hard as them, if not harder. Like, and I still have to work to support myself and my husband.
How does that, I mean, just hearing that is like, if we take it back to the race, and again, I'm not taking nothing away from Kimbuji, I'm not taking nothing away from Swoboda, nothing away from Briscoe, none of them. But to me, that's more stuff that's piled on top of you. It's like, not only am I here racing, before I came here, I was at work. Like, literally, like, I had to take off work, a real job.
I brought my work computer to Serbia.
So let me get this straight. Let me make sure I understand this. So you were in Serbia working because you still...
I took the week off, but I know that I needed to, like, do some work while I was there. I couldn't be completely away from it.
So you couldn't even really focus. Like, you couldn't give it 100% focus either.
I mean, as much as I could, I think, yeah.
That's nuts. That's insane. That's insane. When I say that's insane, I'm like, God damn, like, the amount of adversity you got to overcome just to get a bronze medal. To me, again, I don't know everybody else's story, but to me, that bronze is worth more than a gold, because it's, again, I'm not taking nothing away from Kimbuji. Kimbuji ain't got no job. I can promise y'all that. She ain't got no job. Nope, at all. Swoboda ain't got no job. She ain't got now. Brianna. Not sure about Briscoe's case, but I know Briscoe ain't got no money either. So y'all go over here. You and Briscoe go over here. No money. No funding, really. You know, you just track and field ticket all over there, but still got home to take care of. You taking your laptop and still walk away with a medal? To me, that's a direct slap in the face to USA Track and Field, because you mean to tell me these two women went over there and still got medals without any type of support? What the hell you think would have happened if they had support, people? What the hell you think would have happened if these two had damn contracts before they went over there? We probably wouldn't have been sitting in second and third, USA Track and Field, everybody else, Nike, Adidas, Saucony. Everybody that be complaining about these damn metal counts, you sitting here hearing it right now, like, oh no, I still got a brass medal on top of all this other shit. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, that makes your medal worth more than gold because it's everything I had to overcome, and then knowing I still got to get back on a plane and go back to work. All this is still in my mind while I'm racing. I'm not actually racing like a Lamont, like a Marcel. I'm not racing relaxed. I'm not just a sprinter. I'm actually a worker who's sprinting because working is what pays my bills. So I'm not a sprinter. I'm a worker who can sprint really, really fast. Mm-hmm. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
We gotta do something else. We gotta do something else. We gotta do something better. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I'm gonna let you say it all.
Good, because I want to say it all. That's some bullshit. That's what that is. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you off the top of my head. That don't make no damn sense to me. That literally don't make no sense. If I'm sitting somewhere and I'm at the USOC, or if I'm sitting in the office at USA Track and Field, and I'm watching RaesTake, shout out to y'all. I know y'all watch. I appreciate y'all. Much love. I'm just going off because it's my passion. Don't worry about it. I still love y'all. If I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know what? I know what we need to help our athletes. Let's take this. I got it. Let's take this $80,000 and put it into this high performance computer system. Ninja, what? What? Huh? And I'm only saying that because y'all know I was at the annual meeting and that was one of the things that they were discussing about the money that's going towards cameras that athletes don't even damn use. To where if you use the high performance stuff, it's because you came to like Chula Vista or something. So you taking $80,000 to $100,000 and putting it into some damn cameras, thinking this gonna help us get more medals. Meanwhile, you got people on the podium who are telling you, I'm on the podium working. If you give me that money, I can go higher up on the podium. Damn them cameras. Damn that high performance. Ray can pay my splits. You ain't got to go spend $100,000 to tell me my splits. He just told me for free. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And it really bothers me because I'm going to just go ahead and make it known. I didn't have these problems running. But I still speak for the people that did because 2003, they gave me $75,000. 2005, Nike rolled me over. It was only 2 years I didn't have a contract. And that was 2007 and 2008. And I got my contract right back in 2009. And that one Boy, they tried. Woo-hoo-hoo, boy, they tried, didn't they? They tried us, didn't they? They tried us, didn't they? They tried us. I think them folks heard me talking for real. They sent a message. And they were like, ooh, damn. They talking about shut that ninja down. He talking too much. Hey, but you can't stop the show. We back.
Show goes on. Show
goes on. And I'm still sticking to what I was saying. Damn it. Pay these people. Pay these people, man. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get back to it then. So now that I got to use this camera, it ain't a good camera. Y'all can see my pretty white teeth, though. I just got done. My teeth look like Merybeth. Look at that. Boy, my teeth like Merybeth over there. We both smiling. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. All right, so let's get to this part. Let's get to this Q&A. All right, y'all. Y'all know they own me now. So they don't caught on to me. So I gotta keep it on the down low. So now I'm just go ahead and turn the show over to Merybeth and y'all. I'm in the comments. What y'all got? Y'all question. Y'all got 10 minutes of questioning. I'm supposed to be at the gym at 6:30, but I'll just be late. So let's get it. All right. So give me your questions for Merybeth so we can go from there. All righty then. Fun facts. All right, y'all. Y'all got 10 minutes. Y'all better ask what y'all want to ask. Wait, this thing must be behind over there. Must be. I do got one more question, though, before they get to asking questions. Where you work at? I'm just curious. What do you do? What do you do outside the track and field? Let the people know, since
I
you gotta get
am
paid.
a technical recruiter. So I work for a company called Integrity Power Search, and I recruit for technical companies.
So you got a career. You got a real job.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you ain't really struggling then. You ain't like I was doing, busting tables. So it ain't that bad.
It's hard.
Gosh, yeah, hell, anything that just works outside of track and field is hard. Okay, so we have a question from Denise Edwards. She wants to know, Merybeth, how do you feel after showing the world you're in this track and field to win it? Dope question.
I feel great. I feel confident. I can say that I struggled for a long time with confidence and like knowing what I'm capable of and knowing that I belong. And I feel without a doubt that I belong.
Dope. Somebody asked a good question. Let me scroll back up. What was it? I actually asked about her job. Are you confident in your drive phase? And I don't know if you know it, but if you can see, your new initials are MBSP.
Yeah.
Merybeth St. Pablo.
Oh yeah.
Are you confident in your drive phase right now?
I'm getting more. I know that it needs to be longer. See, okay, before my drive phase was non-existent. This year it got a lot better. And so I'm growing more confident to be more patient in my race.
That's a good answer. That's a damn good answer. Patience is the key. Yeah. Okay. Let's see who I blow. Somebody say Flow Track cut you off. Hey, y'all leave them folks alone. Have you reached out to any companies to sponsor you? Isaiah McQueen wants to know.
Yeah, I have. I mean, not like the big names like Nike or Puma, Adidas, because I knew that I probably wasn't going to get anywhere, but companies like Lulu or Athleta, I definitely have.
Okay. Fireheart that I just found out today after a whole year is actually a female. Fireheart says, do you have flexible hours then, or do you have to get days off for races? So basically, she's asking, does your job work with you for track and field, or do you have to request like time off? Marvin Bracey in the building. Shout out to Marvin Bracey.
Hey, Marvin. I have to request time off. They do work with me. They support me. They do. They're very supportive. It is 100% remote, but when I'm working, I have to be locked in. Like, it's a hard job. But yeah, I mean, to go to Worlds, I had to take time off. Like, I had to take PTO.
CSB Wayne wants to know, actually, good regular question. How was Belgrade? Like, what are your things? What are your thoughts on Belgrade? How was Belgrade?
Honestly, it wasn't anything great. It was just like Europe. It seemed like Europe, honestly. It wasn't anything special. And I thought it was going to be colder than it was. It was kind of like a dry cold, so it didn't like hit you to the core as much.
That was my question. Like, how cold is it over there? Like,
it wasn't too bad.
Was it? Marv said y'all are bronze buddies.
Yeah, we are. I heard that he was wearing his at practice. He was warming up with his medal. If that's not the most Marvin thing, I don't know.
Hey, just you saying it, I ain't even gotta ask Marv. That's that's Marvin. I did clank, 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 the whole warm up. Clank, clank, clank. What you say? What you say? I gotta do what now? Stand up. Okay, I got your coat.
Yes.
All right. Who else? Somebody else had asked another question. Eco Jock said, "What's up, Mary?" Oh yeah, Allison is sponsored by Athleta, so that's a good one. That's actually a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up for anything. For real.
Well, I don't think you gonna have much to worry about. You know, the problem that you have is indoor. Literally, that's just it. Like, the problem you have is the fact that even the shoe companies that are interested in you, they're not allowed to pretty much sign anybody based off of indoor. You just can't, because they can't actually, your contract can't be structured properly off of indoor, because everything is based on outdoor. Like your rollovers are based on outdoor, your time performances are based on outdoor, you know what I'm saying? Your PR performances. So I will say that I don't think you're going to have much of a worry, you know what I'm saying, going forward. But it's just how contracts are based. Like, I mean, trust me, everybody wants you now. I tell you that right now, everybody wants you. But it's the fact that you got to wait until outdoor, which is why I was asking you, when do you plan on opening up? Because as soon as you open up, because that's what everybody's waiting on. As soon as you open up, they want to see what time you drop. And if you open up with anything in the radar they think you're going to open up with, you get your money. You get your money. And I'll say this, on the record, I think that's what has kind of hurt Briscoe at the same token, because they've kind of, made her an indoor specialist, and that's what you don't want to be called. You don't want to call it at all. So yeah, once you become an indoor specialist, they don't want to hear nothing. So Briscoe, I think based off of what I saw her performances, this year, I think she's going to be okay outside as well, because she understands that now too. And, like I said, like, even with me, I base it off of, you ain't going to make the podium because, you're an indoor specialist, you know what I'm saying? And you can't do it 3 times. Her doing it 3 times says, no, I'm stronger than y'all think I am right now. So I think both of y'all will be okay, at the end of it. Somebody, only LB won't ask this question. LB says, how was the after party?
Well,
I love hate LB. LB made me take a shot of my Ciroc watermelon because I'm celebrating with you and Marvin still. How was the after party?
I actually left on Saturday, so I didn't go. I didn't get to go. But I know that it was crazy.
Wait. Time out.
Sunday, I mean. I left on Sunday morning.
So you mean to tell me your first World Championships, and you got a medal, and you didn't stay for the after party?
No. Is that crazy?
Marv said the after party was lit. He just texted. He just said the after party was lit. You missed it.
I did. I left Sunday morning, so I didn't get to go.
Now, was that a decision, or was that because of like work?
Both.
Damn, I hope you wasn't gonna say that. I thought you was finna say I just didn't want to go party with them folks. I ain't have to go to work. I just didn't want to party with them. Damn. Well, look, it'll be more. It'll be more. It'll be more. You'll be right. You'll be right. Because you'll be in Europe this year. Yeah. That's the next morning. Ray, when can you answer? How can we get tickets for the Fred Curly invite? First of all, this ain't that show, man. I'm gonna tell y'all all that. But yeah, the Fred Curly Invitational is here in Dallas, Texas, May 7th on his birthday and my birthday. And we're gonna let y'all know how y'all get y'all tickets and how y'all can register. And yes, I'm trying to pay Merybeth to run it May 7th. Ooh. Y'all done ruined it now, though. Like, damn. Y'all done messed it up. That was supposed to be the end of the show bag. Like, hey, you know what though? I got a bag for you because we're gonna pay you to run at the Fred Curly Invitational. So don't even worry about it. Yeah, fool.
Thank you.
Fireheart done messed it up though and made me spill the beans early. But yeah. Fred Curly Invitational. That's the same track meet that we're still trying to get Tyreek Hill and to bite on the for, but they won't. But that track meet, we actually have a purse that we're able to pay athletes for running, and we have a purse that we're able to pay for appearance fees. So if it's anybody that has, like a medal like you have now, we're able to actually give an appearance fee for coming to the track meet. And so the way that I'm setting up the races is I'm setting it up to where there will only be like 100-meter race period for like professionals. And that 100-meter race that you guys have will have a purse in it. And I can go and tell you now, I'd tell everybody, doggone it, the purse that we have for this track meet is over $425,000. Bing! Sponsored by Velocity Stakes. Go follow Velocity Stakes on Twitter and tell them thank you for that $425,000 bag, everybody. But yeah, that is what we have for that May 7th Fred Curly Invitational. It was cool to do it because, little unknown fact, me and Fred have the same birthday, May 7th, and I didn't even know that he told me that. So I thought it would be pretty cool to, have it here in Dallas. And considering he's also from Texas, from Tyler, and then we call it, the Fred Curly Invitational. And that way we're going to actually have, we'll have youth that morning. So that morning from 8 to 12, we'll actually have youth running. And we're only taking in like top 16 of every event from 8 to 12. And then we're having a small break from 12 to 1. And then at 1 o'clock, you guys start. Your session will be roughly 1 to 2 because I'm only having the 100 meters, the 200 meters, the open 4, the 110 hurdles, the 100 hurdles, and the 400 hurdles, long jump, triple jump. That's it. That's it. And I'm only doing one race in every one of them. So I saved you a lane because you my dog. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So
that's amazing.
There's that. So keep May 7th clear for me, please, because we will bring you in. So we will take care of you and your coach, flight accommodations, all that good stuff. Gosh, So don't worry about it. You were already in. You're in. I'm not letting too many more people in because I can't have you because I gotta let my folks in too. So I can't let you come down here and then bring everybody else in and we gonna get no money. So I'm only letting like you in. Ain't nobody else getting in. I'm sorry. I just announced it. Sorry. The 100-meter women is closed, Jack. Y'all ain't been be out here trying to take all the money from us. It's closed. Get in something else, but you can't run that one. Yeah. So that's. I'm kind of happy, glad somebody asked that. But Marv already knew about that track meet too, because I talked to Marv about it too on May 7th. So, but yeah, that track meet is going down. So we would love to have you here because, yeah. Oh, and we will have, this is the other kicker. So of course we got fully automatic timing, but we also got the SMU Speed and Performance Lab. They're trying to come out as well. And for your race, for the 100 and the 200, they're wanting to get you guys as splits while you're running. As soon as you come, so from the straightaway, we want to get 20, 40, 60, 80, yada, 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 on the 100 and the 200. So I'm actually like going all out trying to make sure that this track meet is a European style track meet in America that actually pays a lot of money.
The way that they hype up track in Europe is we need to do that here.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing. Wait till the Fred Curly invitation, y'all. I'm talking about, well, we finna have a car show outside and everything. Well, we got the police coming. The police gonna be out there, security and everything. We finna go down. I'm trying to get in touch with Lil Baby. I'm really not. I ain't got that kind of money. But still, if I can find me like a Lil Baby in the neighborhood that not Lil Baby, but I can get like the side like Lil Baby, put him out there like during halftime. You know, I'm working out here. People are working, you know, but it's going down May 7th. It's going down.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, so yeah, that's that. All right, y'all. I'm supposed to be at work, but you know, it's kind of like when you own your own gym, you can just not go. Not for real. Shout out to everybody over there at Olympic Fit that are holding down the gym right now while I'm not there, getting cursed out by all our clients because I was supposed to be there at 6:30, but it'll be all right. Back to the questions, because then I really do got to go because I need to at least show my face before 7:00. Somebody asked, hold on. Oh yeah, shout out to SMU for real. Ray, who is streaming it? Did he ask that question? Who asked that question? Eco John. What type of question was that? If you ain't, boy, listen. It's only one way to watch the track meet, baby. You already know. You can't watch it nowhere else. I already got that set up. It's gonna be streamed live on RaesTake YouTube channel. Can't watch it nowhere else. And if I catch other folks trying to block them, can't watch it either. I don't want you to watch it either because you did me bad. And you know who I'm talking about. You better not put none of it up, Jack. If we get a record broken, you better not don't even tweet it. I'm gonna get my lawyer out there. But anyway, I don't know how it got off track, but yeah. So I really do probably should get to this gym. Like I tell you all the time, when all of y'all come on the show, it don't matter who y'all are. It just ends up turning into like a phone call. And I thoroughly enjoy the energy that you guys bring to the show. I thoroughly enjoy the fact that you will take a moment to at least embrace your fans more important than anything, because that's the main reason why we do this thing at RaesTake. We really do this so that we can merge that gap, so that people can start to understand who y'all are, and so that y'all aren't just a name. That way, you know, the fan base can become more positive, because if people can get to know you, and I can say this about you, Trayvon, everybody that came on the show, it gives the fans a whole new light about y'all, to where you actually get a bigger fan base, because they realize that you guys are just regular people, you know, that you're not just somebody out there on the screen that's just this. And then you guys also share your truths, you know, like you actually share, like, no, I had to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? So people can relate to that, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I think that actually also gives somebody, you know, whether they're in sports or not in sports, it motivates them, because it's like, damn, if Merybeth can go to work and be married and hold down a home and be a wife and still go get a medal, I ain't got enough shit I can be complaining about. You know, like whatever I'm trying to do, I got to get out there. Like if she can do that, if Trayvon could come out with all his his things from when he got hurt, you know, I just appreciate you guys, because I know for a fact it allows people to see you in a different light. And that positive light is what I'll say will continuously help you get on podiums, because the more people you have praying for you versus praying against you, the better. So that's another reason why I always want y'all to come on here, so that y'all can talk to these people yourself, so that you can get that fan base. And, you know, and at the end of the day, have some damn fun in the barbershop. We're gonna have to get you, you know, because you part of the family, but you know, you on the white side. You was married in, you know, so you know, we gotta teach you how to talk shit in the barbershop. You know, you do a good job. But you do it with a smile. So you can't smile all the time when you be talking. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to learn how to, you know, because you be talking to me, you be like, Ray, I don't care nothing about them. They gonna get it. I don't believe you. Look at your smile. I'm not, yeah, like you be like, I'm not worried about them. You be Stevie Wonder, and I'm like, shit, I don't know if you is or not. I don't think you got a frown bone in your body. I don't think it's there. So, shout out to you. Congratulations again. Before we get off of here one more time, shout out folks your medal that they said you ain't gonna get. Show it one more time.
Here it
Hiya.
is.
Ooh, look at that thing. Ooh, look at that thing right there, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, dripped out. This little shit I got don't do nothing.
Oh man.
All right.
I mean,
All right.
you thanked us, but I do need to thank you. Like, you gave us the platform to do this. So, speaking on my behalf, but I know everybody else's who's been on the show, we're thankful for you too.
Well, I appreciate that. I totally do appreciate that. I appreciate that. And we are going to continue to do this going forward. And the one thing that I always say is the floor is always open. I'm actually happy that Briscoe is wanting to come on now, because the thing I like to tell people is I want you on the show whether I counted you in or out, because I ain't gonna run from you. I'm gonna tell you straight up, like, nah, I didn't think you was gonna do it, but I'm glad you did. So yeah, man, we're gonna keep going this, and I can't wait till you get here May 7th. Actually, that's gonna be a pretty cool race. That's gonna be an excellent race. All right, y'all. Look, we're gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all, everybody that's tuned in. I appreciate all of y'all that's gonna watch this later. Yeah, I thought I was part of Illuminati. I got this the clone Ray. This ain't the real Ray no more. You see my teeth? I got my glasses on. I got my hair long. This the clone. I'm like the Gucci Man clone. I thought I was in, but apparently I ain't all the way in because they still try to shut me down, Jack. Hey, all right, y'all. Merybeth, we appreciate you. We all love you. We are extremely proud of you. Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to put God first. And I'm pretty sure this will not be the last time that you will be on RaesTake waving a medal.
Heck yeah. Thank y'all, and I appreciate every one of you. So.
No problemo. Hey, go get you some rest, and then we'll talk soon.
All right, get to the gym.
Yeah, I'm fired from the shit I own.
All right,
Merybeth. You have a good night.
You too.
All right, y'all. That's kind of it. I really do supposed to be at the gym. Shout out to my crew over there at Olympic Fit. Shout out to Christina. Shout out to Clint, because I really was supposed to be there at like 4:30, but they holding it down for me. They text me, what they got, Ray? What you want us to do with them? Can y'all hold it down? They like, don't worry about it, because we watching you on TV. You keep doing a good show. We got the gym. I appreciate y'all people over there. Hold on, one more thing. Somebody asked me a question. Texas Relays is actually this weekend, Bree Wayne. Texas Relays is this weekend. My daughter's actually running. She got invited to do the hurdles. I think I may have told y'all that. So Texas Relays this weekend. I repeat, I would not be doing any type of streaming from Texas Relays. I would not be doing any type of photos. I would not be doing anything. You won't even know if I'm there or not, because that's one of the biggest meets that the other companies run, and I don't want those problems. So sorry, we can talk about it on Tuesday, but y'all ain't gonna see nothing on RaesTake from Texas Relays. No, sir. Hey, all right, y'all. I'm finna go to the gym for real. I'll see y'all later. As always, like Jared Springer say, love yourself and love each other. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out of here. I gotta go to work. Leave studio. Goodbye. In the broadcast.